Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us, and welcome to High School Baseball on the Region Sports Network on the internet at facebook.com/regionsports, youtube.com/regionsports, and regionsports.com. We come to you today from Lake Central High School as the Region Sports Network presents the LaPorte Slicers against Lake Central Indians and DAC Baseball Showdown. I'm Nate Ramey, and I'll have the play-by-play for today's game, and joining me with the color analysis, Jimmy McCormick. Good evening, Jimmy. How are you today?
I'm good, Nate. How are you, man?
It's a great day for some DAC baseball.
It sure is. It's not the brightest of days, but the weather's still warm enough to where not everybody has to be bundled up out there. It's a little windy, but should be a great day for some Duneland baseball.
Yeah, again, Duneland baseball, Tuesday, Wednesday, they play each other back-to-back days. You don't see the same ace. Last night, Lake Central got the win 4-0 in 9 innings. A little bit about that game.
Yeah, Griffin Tobias, the LC ace, Indiana commit, pitched a great game last night. 8 innings pitched, 3 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 13 strikeouts. Brought him to 2-0 on the year with a .56 whip and a .36 ERA. Tough for opponents to get on base against him and get hits against him as well. Really good pitcher. He did a great job last night again. And it gave LC a chance to win a 9-inning pitcher's duel because the LaPorte pitcher did a great job as well.
And that's one thing Coach Scott Upp's always going to have for his LaPorte Slicers team is they're always going to be ready to go. Even if yesterday didn't go their way, they're going to be ready to go today and bring it back and try to split the series here.
Absolutely. Cody Ryden from LaPorte did a great job pitching last night as well. 8 innings pitched, 4 hits, 5 Ks. Gets it done in the classroom as well. According to his Twitter bio, he's a 4.0 GPA kid, so he's getting it done in both ways, and he gave the Slicers a chance last night. Like you said, I believe Coach Scott Upp is going to have the boys ready to go here today against the LC Indians.
And that is why they always put student-athlete, right? Student before athlete.
Exactly. Cody's the encapsulation of that.
But our game today for the Lake Central Indians, Blake Sevick will be on the mound. 3.60 ERA, 12 Ks on the year, 6 walks. Opponents are hitting .208 against him. Let's see how the Slicers can deal with his pitching performance today.
Yeah, another good pitching matchup today like we had yesterday. With Blake last year, I believe, was undefeated going into the playoffs with the way he pitched. He pitched well last year as well. I'm sure the one loss bothers him that it happened to him early in the season. He'll be ready to go here today. Logan Hay for the Slicers, 3-0 with a 1.42 ERA. Hitters are hitting 157 against him. So if LC had a little bit of trouble hitting yesterday, they may have a little bit more of that today because Logan Hay is the real deal, it seems, on the mound.
You're watching Region Sports Network coverage of high school baseball on the internet at facebook.com/regionsports, youtube.com/regionsports, and regionsports.com. We'll take a short break right now, and teams are finishing their infield outfield. It's about 5-10 minutes away from the first pitch. We'll come back with the starting lineups. You're watching high school baseball on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strack & Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strack & Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strackandvantil.com.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
First home, dream home, forever home. Tech Credit Union has the right home loan for you. Their loan officers can help you purchase a home, refinance your current mortgage, or unlock your home's equity to get a cash out for any purpose. Let Tech Credit Union show you why they are the better option for a home loan. Learn more at www.techcu.org or call 800-276-8324. Tech Credit Union is an equal housing lender and federally insured by the NCUA.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craftworkers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I have received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craftworkers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business.
Planting a tree, installing a fence, whether your project is big or small, NIPSCO reminds you to know what's below and contact 811 at least 2 full business days before doing any digging so that utility companies can mark the location of their underground lines. Contacting 811 is free and it's the law. Avoid possible penalties, costly repairs, or injuries. DIY or a pro, safety is in your hands. Every dig, every time.
Welcome back, everyone, to Lake Central High School. And as you can see on the field, the coaches are going over the ground rules with the umpires. The only one I can see I know is Mike Albert. I'm trying to get the other guy's name, but as soon as I get that, we will throw that to you as well. While we're waiting here, let's do a starting lineup for today's game. We will start with the LaPorte Slicers. Batting first, Ben Dubs. Hitting second is Drew Carton. Hitting third is Kai Jones. Fourth is Gage Raymond. Hitting five, the DH, CT Rogesport, right?
Well, I think was it Russ Bolt? Maybe?
Russ Bolt, I got
there.
His lineup.
Handwriting was hard to read there.
Hitting sixth is Thomas Hill. Seventh is Braxton Maxfield. Hitting eighth is Ryan Bremer. Ninth, bringing up top, is Brody White. That is the LaPorte Slicers lineup. Let's throw it over to, let's see what Lake Central is doing from their hitting standpoint.
Lake Central, in the hitting lineup today, you'll have Mike Zitkowski leading off, followed by Nick Robinson and Parker Robinson. The brothers hitting the 2 and 3 holes today. Griffin Tobias batting cleanup as the DH for today. Jacob Zimmerman batting fifth. Luke Helfelt as the catcher today. Jake Figg in right. Victor Villegas at shortstop. And Quinn O'Brien playing second base today for the Indians, batting ninth.
A little bit about the Lake Central Indians hitting for top of the order with Mike Zitkowski hitting 300 on the year. Nick Robinson's hitting 290. His brother Parker, 292 at the top of that lineup up there.
Yeah, they all get on base really well as well. All three of those guys getting on base at a above 400 clip. 421 for Nick Robinson, 452 from Parker Robinson, and 517 from the leadoff Mike Zukowski, who also has 5 stolen bases. Nick Robinson with 13 stolen bases. You let those guys get on base, they'll move it around for sure.
That's great for those. Pretty cool for that family to see brothers get to play each other growing up. That freshman and senior, that's that 4 years gap. Probably never on the same team before.
Right, you would imagine in their travel experience there is no way that they had the opportunity to play with one another. Maybe when they were really, really little for a little bit and some town ball stuff, but highly unlikely they've gotten that chance, and now they get the chance to do it at the high school level. It's probably pretty cool for the Robinson family to experience.
And he's playing Parker's playing a different position today. They said he played shortstop yesterday.
Yeah, he played shortstop yesterday. I think he's been playing shortstop for most of the season. Moving over to third base today. Coach Schwarzentuber making some changes to the lineup, so we'll see how that helps out the Indians, who collectively as a team have surprisingly struggled at the plate against a lot of their opponents this season.
As we talked about earlier pregame, Lake Central's 4-5 overall in the season, 3-2 so far in the Duneland Conference.
Yeah, strange for them, I'm sure, to be in that position this early in the season. They don't normally drop conference games, I would assume, this early, especially getting swept by Valpo like they were. Valpo obviously off to a hot start. I don't think they've lost a Duneland game yet. LaPorte and LC both 3-2 in the Duneland here today, and going to fight to claw and keep their Duneland title hopes alive, because in baseball, as we all know, you got a shot when you're playing these back-to-back games every Tuesday and Wednesday.
LaPorte was just announced for starting lineup, getting ready to do the Lake Central Indians right now. Let's thank some of our sponsors. NIPSCO is proud to be powering the youth of Northern Indiana. NIPSCO is wishing its Northern Indiana high schools to have a safe competition while displaying sportsmanship on and off the field. We can go to the Economy Electric Heating and Cooling Wednesday forecast in St. John, Indiana. The Wednesday forecast is brought to you by our friends at Economy Electric Heating and Cooling. Tonight's forecast is right now, it feels like it's 58 degrees with a wind of 19 miles an hour from the west.
Yes, we knew it was windy as you walk in. You could feel it kind of blowing you around. You could see the guys' jerseys blowing around a little bit out there. Umpires' pants here at home plate, same idea. Wind's really howling out there today.
That's the game night forecast brought to you by Economy Electric Heating and Cooling with 24/7 emergency service. Comfort isn't far away, and neither is the start of this game. So everyone, we're going to step aside right now with the national anthem. I'm sorry, we'll stay here, and we'll just show our colors right here.
Rich, tag another 30-second or 60 on at the end of this. They're having trouble getting the national anthem going.
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize, we cannot get the anthem queued up. If I can get it going later, we will certainly take a moment and play that for you.
Welcome back, everyone, to Lake Central High School. We are about a couple minutes away from the first pitch. National anthem has shown its A little struggle with the wind out there, but couldn't figure it out with the computer, and that happens with technology these days, but they will get that working out in a little bit. Okay, let's talk about the Lake Central defense here. Mike Zukowski's playing left field. Nick Robinson playing center. Parker Robinson will be at third base. Blake Sevix on the mound. Jacob Zimmerman is at first. Luke Halfeld is catching the day. Jake Fig is in right. Victor Village is at short. And Quinn Bryan is at second base. What's some of the keys today for the LaPorte Slicers against this Lake Central pitching staff?
I would say LaPorte has to have quality at-bats. They have to have good at-bats. They have to do a good job of getting Blake's pitch count up a little bit and trying to get him out of there as fast as they possibly can, I would say, to that way get to LC's bullpen a little bit, which I know is deep. I know they got some good players in that bullpen ready to roll. But if LaPorte can make that happen and give themselves quality at-bats, I think they're going to have a good chance today.
And I think they're going to want to get back and kind of have some scoring output. Yesterday, they didn't score. Either team, they didn't score until the ninth inning.
Yep, neither team scored until the ninth. LaPorte's obviously going to want to probably break that slump. Probably it doesn't feel very good to go 9 innings without scoring a run. So they're going to probably want to come out here and be aggressive early, have good quality at-bats, and put quality swings on balls.
With them playing yesterday at LaPorte and here today, does the turf play a big factor in this game?
Yeah, I'm sure it's a little bit different. Obviously, LC has that home field advantage with practicing on the turf, more frequently than LaPorte gets to. But at the same time, I think that a lot of these games are played on turf nowadays, and some of them have got so much experience in the travel realm doing that too, that I think that won't be as much of a deal as these guys having the good at-bats.
Ben Dubs steps in the box here. First pitch is in there, first strike one.
Strike one called by Ron Orms is the ump's name they dropped. He was a former youth coach of mine long ago.
Well, that's awesome.
Yes, yeah, pretty sweet to see him out here.
Second pitch is in play to the first baseman. Pitcher gets over to cover and out at one.
Yeah, that's what you want to see if you're LC there. For quick 2-pitch out for the leadoff guy.
2 pitches, 1 out. 2 strikes. Great start for the Indians.
Yep, can't ask for a better one on the mound.
Drew Carton steps into the box here. And the pitch. Curveball's in there for strike one.
They're mixing his stuff up early. Good first pitch breaking ball there.
Let's see if he uses all 4 quadrants here. Second pitch. On the swing. 0-2 count. 1 out here at Lake Central High School as we kick off this DAC baseball game.
Blake staying in the zone early.
4 pitches, 4 strikes so far, and here is the 5th. Drew drives it to left field, and fielder does not catch it. Ball gets thrown in a second, and he's safe at second base.
Looks like the left fielder didn't get a good read on that one, and ball kind of fell down right in front of him.
I think I'd give that a hit. No?
No, I think tough. I know the wind's out there probably playing a factor on him, but I think that's a routine play that needs to be made. I'd probably call that an E7. He did hit it well. I think some days if this wind's not howling in from left field there, he might have a shot to get himself extra bases because he got a good bat on that.
Kai Jones steps in the box here. First pitch, high for ball 1. First time of some disadvantage here for the defense. Let's see how they react.
Yeah, always tough to have a guy in scoring position early, but let's see how Blake handles it, as you said. And right back to the zone right away is a good spot to start.
1-1 count so far for Kai Jones, the shortstop for the LaPorte Slicers. 1-1 so far. Catcher setting up away. Set. Pitch. Curveball. Foul right over our heads. 1-2. 1 out. Top of the first here. The wind is howling. You can see the flag in right center field
it's
just moving.
Coming in hard from left field. Definitely made that play on the left fielder tough. That's why he's probably so far in as well.
Fouled off again to the right side onto the football field over here at this beautiful complex at Lake Central High School. There's not many complexes around here that are nice.
No, it's a very beautiful complex. The way the stadium seating set up as well. Comfort all the way from third base to first base. It's a really beautiful setup here.
With the netting, too, it's really nice.
Yeah, very helpful keeping balls in play as well.
1-2 count here. And the pitch. He did not go on that one. The umpire was getting ready to rear back. 2-2 count.
Quality hold like high there. Tough pitch to hold off on.
Kitron on second base. Pitch. Fouls off another down the right field line. Trying to win this battle here.
Nate, this is one of those quality at-bats early right here by
Sure.
Kai Jones. Fighting pitches off, making Blake work. This is what you want to see if you're a LaPorte Slicers fan.
And this is one of those where even an out is a productive out here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you're seeing a ton of his pitches.
Absolutely.
He's trying to mix up and stuff. You're doing a great job of just fouling pitches off. At the end of the day here, you just want to put it in play. The pitch. Fastball high.
Good. He could find himself on base here as well. He worked himself into a full count, made Blake throw a lot of pitches. Like you said, putting it in play makes you happy. Getting on base will make you even happier.
Full count here. We got one out still in the top of the first. Comes set. The pitch. Popped up to the catcher. With that win, Helfeld comes down with it, makes the grab for the out. With that win today and with the catcher, it's always going to cut back to the field.
Yep.
That's tough.
But the way the wind's blowing today, it's going to push it out towards first base as well, which is it almost works against what your normal instinct is as the catcher back there, as you said.
The first baseman did a good job. I was talking to him. You can see he was like, "You got room, you got room."
It's great communication. Something all coaches stress in every sport.
First pitch curveball's inside. 1-0 with the count here. The infield is playing straight up. Outfield's pretty shallow, right? Pretty square.
Yeah, I'd say so. Very deep park here, too, at LC.
Fouled it off. A little check swing. 1-1. 2 outs here.
It's a gifted strike that you'll take as a pitcher. Sometimes you miss up and in, and the catches a bat, and you get a free strike.
At that point, just take it and run at this juncture. Pitch is on the way. Curveball in the dirt. Does a great job of blocking it so the runner does not advance. 2-1. Two and 1 count here. Pitcher comes set. And the pitch. Curveball's in there. 2-2.
That's a great 2-1 pitch by Blake. That's a great job.
That's just confidence, right? That you can do that at any time.
A 2-1 count, you go breaking ball. Hitter's definitely not looking for that.
With
and
2
it
outs.
Showed. Yep.
And the pitch. Fastball gets him looking. And that will finish the top of the first. We'll take a quick break. You're watching high school baseball on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
The Athletic Performance Factory is Northwest Indiana's premier athletic training center. The 40,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility features batting cages, a sand training room, a new outdoor turf infield, and so much more. Check out the facility for one of their daily classes at 3150 45th Street in Highland. Interested in signing up for team workouts or individual lessons? Check out their website at trainapf.com or contact them at 219-750-1087. Athletic Performance Factory, where athletes are made.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back here to Lake Central High School. Top of the first, LaPorte did not score. They had a runner on second base on an error on the left fielder. Did not get anything across, but here come the Indians to bat.
Another team probably anxious to come out here and try to score some runs after a long drought of scoring yesterday before they scored those 4 late.
The LaPorte defense, Ben Dubs playing second. Drew Catron at third. Kai Jones at short. Gage Raymond in right. The pitcher is Logan Hay. Thomas Hill is at first. Braxton Maxfield at catching. Ryan Bremer in center. And Brody White in left. First pitch is in there. Just outside, ball 1. Set, and the pitch. Curveball in there for strike. 1-1 count.
Zakowski's going to see a lot of pitches. He's one of the walks leader for LC this season. He's done a great job in his leadoff spot doing that.
1-1, pitches in. Fastball, he's late. Swings right through it, 1-2. Defense is playing straight up, it looks like. Center fielder's dead center. Not shading either side. Pitcher steps off. 1-2. Fastball high. 2-2 count. 2-2. Set on the pitch. Curveball.
Another good take by Zakowski there.
Full count here. It's great discipline. Not swinging at a high curveball there.
Right.
And the pitch. Curveball again. Miss it high. Zakowski, leadoff walk for the Indians.
10th walk of the year, and it was a good one to start off the Indians' offense today. Hopefully they can make something happen out of this.
Coming up, the center fielder, senior Nick Robinson. Third baseman's in a little bit, probably showing bunt. Pitch is in there for a strike. We've got a stolen base in there by Mike Zakowski. Read that all day.
Yeah, that was an easy one by him. His 6th of the year, and I think he made that one look pretty effortless.
First pitch in there was for a strike. Let's see if the bunt is going to be on here. Let's get the run across. Bunt is in. Pitcher gets it. Plays at first. Mike Albert calls him safe. Pitcher kind of let it come to him and didn't go get that, and you got to be aggressive and go make that out there.
Yeah, if we thought Mike Zakowski was fast and a great athlete there, Nick Robinson is just a smidge better in that aspect. He's got 13 stolen bases on the year, obviously a speedster as we saw on that play. Look for him to take second base here in this first and third scenario.
First and third here, and now his brother, Parker Robinson, up to bat.
Yeah. And selfless baseball there, too, as well. Nick Robinson, an RBI leader on the team with 9 of them, has a chance to drive one in, and Coach asked him to lay it down. We do that no problem.
How big is it for a freshman to be the 3-hole hitter of a DAC team?
That's huge. It's huge, especially a team that's had the success in the baseball world as LC has. To come in as a freshman and be the 3-hitter, that's something that I don't think they see around here too often.
First pitch was in there for a ball. We got a stolen base by Nick Robinson. Second pitch is in there for a ball, 2. 2-0 count. Man on second and third early in this ball game here.
If you didn't want Nick Robinson at the plate here, Parker's who you want. He's the second in RBIs on the team.
Fastball's in there. Swing and miss. 2-1. 3-hole hitter. Early in this game, let's see if they can take advantage of this opportunity. Pitch is in there for a ball. 3-1.
Big spot for Parker, being very selective here. He's got himself in a great hitter's count at 3-1.
3-1. Batter set. Pitcher set. Swing and a miss. Full count.
Logan Hay very comfortable in the stretches, noticing when he was pitching to the first hitters early that he was going from the stretch anyways, so he's very comfortable in this. It's not doesn't throw him out of his rhythm or anything like that.
Pitches in, fisted out to right field, and catch on the right fielder. The tag is good. Ball is in, and the RBI run will score. Mike Kowski will score, and Nick Robinson will head to third. Sac fly to right field.
Now batting for the Indians, designated hitter, number 1, Griffin Tobias.
Griffin Tobias, our pitcher from last night, step into the plate.
Pitch is set. Curveball's in there for strike one.
Good first pitch breaking ball by Logan Hay, getting that over the zone and getting a
early in the game. That was kind of hanging us a little bit, and that was a good job of coming back with that confidence and ground ball to the right side, and that's going to get through. Another RBI for the Indians. Griffin Tobias just does his job, grounder to right side. 2-0, Lake Central, and we're still hitting in the bottom of the first.
You could tell that his approach there was just to put the ball in play and give themselves a chance to get another run. Great piece of hitting, pitch on the outside half of the plate, able to drive it through the right side for a single.
Next up the bat, Jacob Zimmerman. First pitch is in there. First, strike one. Pitch is set. Looks, curve, and foul ball right back at us. Great job here by the pitcher to come back after giving up 2 quick runs. Next batter, 0-2 count. A lot of strikes so far.
Yeah, putting himself in a good position to get an out here.
Pitch fouled off to our left side. Out of play, will still be 0-2.
So we'll stay 0-2.
One out. Still hitting for the Indians. Pick off. He stepped back, so he's a fielder, so it's not a balk. Pitch is set. Breaking ball outside. Stays out there in the batter's box. Good job by that catcher.
Doesn't hurt you to miss that bat on 0-2. It's not where he wanted to miss on that. He obviously lost it, but still in a good spot here for the pitcher.
And the pitch. Fastball stays outside. 2-2 here. One out. Bottom of the first. Jacob Zimmerman at the bat. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That'll be the second out of the inning. Bringing up Luke Holfeld. 2 outs. Curveball. 1-0.
Yeah, Logan Hay seems to be losing that breaking ball a little bit as he, on the last couple deliveries of that, losing it behind the right-handed hitters.
Do you think that's just the conditions outside today?
It could be. It could be that the outside conditions make it that way. It could be the balls. It's not like in major leagues where you switch them out so often, so they start to get a little bit of dents and grooves as guys hit the ball, so maybe it's in a tricky spot for him as well.
2-0 count. Pitches in. We got 1-2. I'm sorry, 2-1.
I'll say having pitching experience a little bit when that happens, once you get used to the ball a little bit more, it'll help you, but until then you could struggle a little bit.
Swings in a fister into center field. The ball is down. Right in front of the Bremer. Keeps the hit train alive for the Indians. Jake Fig will be our next batter here.
Looks like we're going to get a runner for the catcher. It's like number 5, Ryder Fernandez, going to run for our catcher, Luca Holfeld.
Big fan of that rule. Speed up for the catcher.
Yeah, it helps speed the game up a little bit so games aren't lasting until it gets too dark at places that don't have lights. We don't have that issue here at LC today, but you could have it at other places.
First pitch is in there for a strike. I think last time we were here, it was a 9-10 inning game.
I had to cut the lights on. Were you here for the
11 inning game?
11
inning game.
That would have been the Valpo game, right? Yep.
Count is even up at 1-1. Pitcher set, and the pitch. Curveball's in there for a strike. 1-2. 2 outs, 2 runners on. Logan Hay can pitch out of this jam. And the pitch, ball high. This doesn't seem comfortable up there.
No, yeah, it doesn't seem like he's as comfortable. It's got to be different. I'm sure pitching on the turf is a little different, I would imagine, than pitching on the dirt that he's used to.
That was a foul ball. He didn't bring his bat down. He was ducking to get out of it, but he didn't bring the bat down with him, and it ricocheted right off there. I know this is turf, but playing at LaPorte most of the times is playing like a turf as well because they have one of the nicest fields in the state of Indiana.
That's a beautiful complex, beautiful facility.
Full count here, and on the release of the pitch, the runner should be in motion. See if something can happen here. Pitch is set, and the pitch. Ball 4. We're going to have a mound visit here by one of the LaPorte Slicers. Coach.
Good decision here by the Slicers coach to come out and just have a little chat with the pitcher. He doesn't need the infield. The third baseman's coming over. He shakes him off. He doesn't need anybody else but his pitcher and catcher to know, hey, we just need three good pitches here. Give ourselves a chance to get out of the inning. Let your guys make a play behind you.
Later in the game, we will announce our Lantern Man superhero of the game. We will crown the Crown Company's Lantern Man superhero of the game. Crown Companies have offices open from 9 to 7 Monday through Friday and Saturdays till 2 in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City. Crown Company's Lantern Man superhero of the game. Coach goes back to the dugout, which gives him some knowledge to maybe settle down a little bit here. Got bases loaded, 2 outs. Pitch comes in, it's high, 1-0. It's hard to keep pitching from behind.
Yeah, it's tough. He's starting to lose a lot of things up, too, and you don't want to leave things up to good hitting teams.
Second pitch is in there for a strike on the check swing. 1-1 count, 2 outs here at Lake Central. Still the bottom of the first inning, bases loaded. And the pitch. Fouled away onto the football field on the right side. One and two.
Big spot for Villegas here. Not a lot of at-bats this year as well.
And the pitch. Breaking ball. That's what you said. He's only hitting 111 on the season.
Yeah, only 9 at-bats, I believe, so far this year. So, again, big spot for him to be up with 2 outs and bases loaded and a big spot early.
Pitch. He did not, and that'll be strike 3 to end the inning. 2 runs. Strand 3. And we will go to the top of the second. Lake Central's leading 2-0. You're watching high school baseball on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
How far would you go to live another game night in the region? Well, lucky for you, you don't have to go far at all. At Region Sports Network, we have a collection of over thousands of games, ranging from last week to the 1960s. Now, you can relive the thrilling victories, heartbreaking defeats, and all the things that make Region Sports so great. Talk to us here at RSN and help us remember the region. Please visit Remember the Region with the link on the screen or through our link tree found on all of our social media platforms. Hashtag Remember the Region.
Welcome back, everyone, to Lake Central High School. We get DAC baseball here. Lake Central Indians versus LaPorte Slicers. Top of the second here. C.T. Ruspel lead off DH for the LaPorte Slicers. First pitch is in there. Laser right up the middle. Pitcher had to get out of the way of that one.
That's a great piece of hitting by Ruspel. Can overhear some other commentators up here in the booth with us talking about it. He had a rough night last night, and he rips one right up the middle in his first pitch he sees. That you got to make you feel happy and more comfortable in the box today.
It's always good to come off that slump, and you're coming right after it. First pitch, I'm not going to let something else hurt me. Next in here, we have Thomas Hill. Ball 0-1.
Yep, strike one. Blake Civic still working that zone very well with the strike zone early on.
Got the lead at first. And the pitch. In there for a strike. 0-2 count. One thing about Civic is he works quick.
Yeah. He's getting after it really quick. He's getting up there. He's not wasting much time, not giving hitters a chance to get comfortable. And
swing and a miss. Thomas goes down on strikes. First out of the inning. Next up to bat is Braxton Maxfield.
Got some early action down the way in the LaPorte bullpen. I don't know if we'll see a switch earlier, or if they just want to have somebody ready to go in case Logan Hay can't figure it out up there with the strike zone.
Pitches in there for a strike. You just kind of have just run to be ready at all times, you know?
Yeah, when I was a young pitcher in my day, coach sent me down there to get warmed up way too many times, and I never even got close to going into the game. So they just want you to stay ready so you don't have to get ready, as they say.
Pitches in there for a ball. Got 1-1 count. But a day like this, it's weird because you have to get warm, physically and then mentally.
Yeah, you got to do the double combo of getting ready physically and mentally at the same time. Out here in a windy day where it can get a little chilly sitting on that bench if you're not out here playing and being active.
Yeah, you're almost got to hit the foul pole every inning, you know, just keep those legs moving, keep the blood flowing. 2-1 count. Fly ball to the left field. It'll drop and right in front of him. I don't know if he misjudged that or the wind just killed it.
That wind's killing it, and I think the way he hit it, I don't know if he had much of a chance at that. Fell in for a single for Maxfield.
Next up the bat is Ryan Bremer, 8-hole hitter. But again, at that point, you just try to make contact and put the pressure on the defense, right?
Yeah, and that was probably the best at-bat of the day for LaPorte against Civic, getting ahead 2-1 and then being able to poke a hit out to the right, to the opposite side, left side for the right-handed or left-handed hitter there.
First pitch is a curveball in there for strike one. He's really got confidence that curveball early in the zone, or early in the counts.
Yeah, he's thrown that for a strike, I think, every time he started a hitter with it.
Pitcher set. Double look. Curveball again. That's strike two.
He feels comfortable with that pitch. I think that he's got a good grip on that. How I mentioned in the last inning about Logan Hay maybe not getting a feel of the ball. Civic's got a great feel for that ball right now.
0-2 count. Runners first and second. Do you go back with it?
Why not? Why not?
Fastball high. Change the eye level.
Yeah, exactly. That's the answer to why not, right? Change the eye level a little bit, make him think about something different. Will he come with a heater? He froze the last kid of the last inning with an outside corner heater to end the at-bat, so maybe he'll keep him confused here a little bit.
1-2 count. Pitcher set. And the pitch. Curveball's in there. Got him looking.
Exactly that. Change that eye level, like you said. Got him thinking, is that heater going to come? and then he throws that breaker right at him that finishes on the inside part of the plate for strike 3.
Brody White walks up to the plate. 2 outs. Man, at first and second. Big at bat here for the 9-hole hitter to try to get it back to the top of the order here.
9-hole hitter, one of their RBI leaders, though. 5 RBIs on the year.
Ground ball to the shortstop. Gets the out at second, and that'll be it for the Slicers in the top of the second. We will take a quick break. You're watching high school baseball on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Planting a tree, installing a fence, whether your project is big or small, NIPSCO reminds you to know what's below and contact 811 at least 2 full business days before doing any digging so that utility companies can mark the location of their underground lines. Contacting 811 is free and it's the law. Avoid possible penalties, costly repairs, or injuries. DIY or a pro, safety is in your hands. Every dig, every time.
The Athletic Performance Factory is Northwest Indiana's premier athletic training center. The 40,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility features batting cages, a sand training room, a new outdoor turf infield, and so much more. Check out the facility for one of their daily classes at 3150 45th Street in Highland. Interested in signing up for team workouts or individual lessons? Check out their website at trainapf.com or contact them at 219-750-1087. Athletic Performance Factory, where athletes are made.
Welcome back here to Lake Central High School. Bottom of the second, the Indians lead 2-0 over the Slicers. Leading off here for the Indians, Quinn O'Brien. Let's see if Logan Hay can settle down a little bit here. Curveball is in there for a strike.
There he goes. He looks like he got a little grip on that curve there compared to the ones from that first inning.
From looking at it, it looks like it was a new ball.
Yeah. At least how it looked coming out of his hand, looked like he felt confident with it.
Pitch. Fly ball to center field. The center's camping underneath there for the out. Did a great job of coming back and throwing strikes there after the first inning.
Yeah, 2 strikes to start him off. Fly out right to the center fielder, right where he's standing. I don't think any ball's getting hit past where he's standing today. You're going to have to hit it pretty hard to get it through that wind.
Back to the top of the order for the Slicers. For the Indians. Curveball's in there for strike 1. He's working pretty quick now, too. He's got that confidence up.
As we mentioned in the first, he stays in that stretch. And I think when he gets in a rhythm and going like that, it allows him to go, like you said, a little quicker and come after these hitters and make them a little uncomfortable in the box.
Zakowski's in the box right now. Looks at a ball away. 2-1 count. Very patient up there, swinging his own strikes and not chasing the pitcher stuff.
Yep, done a good job of that all year.
Pitches in, swing and a miss, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Walked his first time up. Strike 3, looking on the inside.
That was a good job by Logan Hay. He stayed away it seems to most of the guys he's come after so far today, and he got him on the inside part of the plate there for strike 3. I don't think Mike Zakowski was looking for that one.
Nick Robinson up to the bat. Curveball again, we miss for ball 1. Sometimes when the pitchers get 2 quick outs, got to really stay confident, like keep the gas down.
Yep.
Pop up to the right side. Right fielder's on it. Catch. And that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 in the second. You're watching high school baseball on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Welcome back, everyone. Lake Central Indians field, top of the third here. LaPorte trying to get something going. They got 2 hits on the day, but just couldn't get those runs across.
Yeah, 2 hits in the second inning. Threatened early, had 1 out and had an opportunity with 2 guys on base, and then 2 quick outs to end the inning. Civic did a good job getting back in the zone and getting after some of these LaPorte hitters.
Ben Dubs takes a strike 1.
Yeah, first baseman made a good play on Dubs' first at bat between first and second base.
Fouls the second one away. 0-2 count. He's doing a good job. Pitcher's doing a good job of just firing strikes.
Yeah, Blake's just coming up and working in the zone and not being afraid to stay in it.
Ground ball to the second baseman. First baseman gets back there. Play at the first. He is out.
That was a great hustle by Dubs there. He almost beat that one out.
Drew Catron comes up to bat here. Got on with an error last time by the left fielder. Pitcher set, curveball, a little check swing. Foul ball over there, almost by the shot put area. Quick strike ahead. Pitcher set. Quick delivery. Curveball's in there. Ground ball to the shortstop. Throw. Got him. 2 quick outs here for the Indians.
Blake working the zone, allowing guys to just put the ball in play and let his defense go to work here in the third, and it's paying dividends as he's got 2 quick outs and not a lot of pitches used.
Kai Jones here. Back up to the plate. Popped up to the catcher last time. First pitch is in there for a ball.
Might have been his first or second batter. He didn't start off with a strike the entire game so far.
Second pitch is in there. 2-0. Kind of what we talked about earlier. You get 2 quick outs. You can't not get in cruise control, right?
No, you can't be complacent. You got to keep that same mentality you had to get those first 2 outs.
Strike is in there. 2-1.
And Blake right back in the zone there after throwing 2 quick balls.
Curveball just misses on the outside. 3-1 count here. Kai Jones.
That's a really good pitch and really good discipline by Kai Jones to lay off of that.
That's a great take, yes. Pitch is in there. Misses in. It'll be a walk. Coach will not be happy with a good 2-out walk. Coach Sandor back here is rolling his eyes.
Yep, Coach, and I'm sure Coach Schwartz is doing the same thing down there in the third base dugout. Not happy about a 2-out walk after the first 2 quick outs that he got by pounding the strike zone.
Gage Raymond up to bat here. Pitcher set. Pick off at first. Last time he struck out looking, so I'm sure he's going to want to be swinging away here.
Mm-hmm.
Civic set, and the pitch. Will be a strike.
And it was a good at-bat by Raymond, too. Prior to the strikeout, he had a 5-pitch at-bat. He worked Civic a little bit. Him and Kai Jones in their first at-bats worked him. Kai Jones just did that now to get himself on base with that walk.
Threw over the first base. The batter was trying to call time, but he threw it over instead.
Sometimes they'll grant that to you. Sometimes they won't. Just depends on your timing and whether or not they want to do it.
It's hard. It's hard. Do you keep your hand on the bat and try to be vocal, or do you?
In my experience, I've tried to be vocal. I've tried to use the hand. I like to think my hands were quick enough to get back on it if I was in a compromising position. But I think trying to verbalize it first will be my first thing before I'd try to remove my hand from the bat.
With the wind here, it's probably pretty loud. It's hard to hear.
Oh, it's probably tough today. The hand might be your only option.
1-1 count here after a couple throws over the first. Breaking balls in there for strike 2. 1-2 count, 2 outs. A couple throwovers to first. It's on his mind a little bit. Runners off and running. Swing and a miss, and that will do it. In the third, we will take it to the bottom of the third. You're watching high school baseball on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strack & Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strack & Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strackandvantil.com.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back, everyone, to DAC Baseball at Lake Central High School, where the Indians lead 2-0 in the bottom half of the third. Parker Robinson's going to lead off the frame here for the Indians.
Heart of the LC lineup coming up, 3-4-5. Parker got it going for the Indians in the first with a sac fly to give him the first RBI of the game.
Freshman sees the first curveball, and that'll be strike 1. So that's more of like a loopier curveball, not a tight spinning one.
Yep.
Pitches in there. On the swing, that'll be a quick 0-2.
I was kind of surprised that he wasn't maybe ready for that first pitch curve, and the way it kind of, like you said, slow and loopy, kind of hung around there a little bit. You might have been able to hit a nice line drive to right side there.
Just stay back and just let it travel a little bit.
Yep.
0-2 pitch. Bounces one in the dirt. 1-2.
Trying to work Parker down low here, it seems.
Yeah, you don't want to miss high here.
Yep.
But with that win today,
yeah, it shouldn't hurt you too much unless it's in a gap, right?
You got to really get one. 1-2 pitch, good discipline. 2-2.
I like to compliment the ump on that one, too, because sometimes when tall guys lean over, they like to ring them up on the outer edge like they know they can reach it. That's a good job staying consistent with the zone.
Misses away there. We got a full count here. Again, the officials, they do a great job.
They do, and
they don't get the credit they deserve most of the time.
Anytime I've been around Ron Orm's umping a game, it's always been a very consistent and well-called game.
3-2 pitches in there. Ground ball to shortstop. Takes his time. Throws in. Got him at 1.
Now batting for the Indians, designated hitter, number 1.
Yeah, Mike Albert's the umpire at first base. He's done multiple state finals in baseball, and he's been there. He's one of the guys that helps train the younger officials. So
very good.
It's always good to see him around. And
yeah, I'm sure he was around in my time of playing the game as well, and I've seen a lot of the faces, but some of them I've learned their names, some I haven't through the years.
Usually usually only remember them if there's something that happened, right?
Yep.
First pitch in there, curveball for strike one. Griffin Tobias, DH on the day.
Logan Hay really found that curveball control here in the second and third inning.
Misses the fastball low, 1-1. Yes, he's done a great job of just battling back here.
Yeah, he was really struggling to throw strikes in the first. He's really settled in. Maybe sending that guy down to the bullpen is what got him fired up.
Misses the curveball away, 2-1. That's one of those like, oh, I see somebody warming up, I better pick it up a little bit.
Yeah, it can serve two purposes, right? You got a guy down there getting loose, and then you got a guy that's over there getting frustrated that a guy's getting loose, and maybe it fires something up in him.
Pitch, curveball in the dirt, in the lefty's batter's box. 3-1 count here to Tobias.
Tobias a quality hitter as well. They got to go ahead and go after him, though, here. 3-1, nobody on base. You don't want to let this snowball.
Pitch, fly ball to the center field, and you see his numbers. It burned him, folks. Over his head. Just got the ball right now. Tobias on second, rounding it. Stand up triple for Griffin Tobias.
That was the kind of pitch that I talked about earlier that I said you'd have to get every stitch of to get it over and out the center fielder's head, and Griffin did exactly that and drove that one to center field for an easy stand-up triple here.
That could be a candidate for the Proud Union Home Play of the Game presented by Region Sports Network. It's time to name the Proud Union Home Play of the Game. That could be the representative.
That seems like a good candidate to me so far. Let's see how this shapes out here for the Indians, if they can help them get another run.
First pitch is in there, breaking ball, strike one. One out. The bunt shows bunt. Pops it up. Fouls away. Infield's in here. Those Slicers cannot afford to go down 3-0. So they got to cut that run down at home. 0-2, is the bunt still on?
Man, I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't know if you might have lost the element of surprise there.
Dribbler back to the pitcher, looks back to the runner, gets it out at first.
And as a LaPorte Slicer fan and player there, you couldn't have asked for anything better than a dribbler back to the pitcher that serves every purpose you want. Guy stays at third, isn't ever a threat. You get an easy out at first base, and now you got two outs, and you can worry about the hitter. Back that infield up.
Infield's back to regular positions. 2 outs for Luke Helfield. First pitch. Curveball in the dirt is in there for a ball. Great job by the little Slicers catcher so far, blocking all those curveballs.
Yeah, he's done a good job keeping Griffin Tobias here at third base.
Another one. 2-0 count, 2 outs. Batter's probably sitting dead red here. Get a fastball.
Yeah, Luke ripped the single in the first two. He's looking to get another hit.
3-0 count. Count here by Luke Hedfield. I'm sure he's taken here. Fastball right down the middle. 3-1 count. Tobias on third. Pitcher set. Pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. Batter didn't like it.
I don't know if he should hate it that much. I think that was very consistent with where our ump's been so far today.
He's been there doing a great job with the outside. He's been consistent. I agree.
Yeah, he's been about a ball and a half off the outside corner all day, and there's strike 3.
Called strike 3, and that'll be it for the Indians in the third. 2-0 lead after 3, going to the top of the 4. You're watching high school baseball on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to Lake Central High School. Top of the fourth here of DAC baseball. Blake Civic is back on the mound here for the Indians. 4 strikeouts so far on the day through 3. Now up to bat for the LaPorte Slicers is CT Rustbolt, the DH. Got a base hit the first time through.
Yeah, first time through, ripped one right back where it came from up the middle for a nice base hit to start the second inning.
He almost drilled the pitcher.
He did. Those are the best kind of feelings as a hitter, too, because you did exactly what your hitting instructor wants you to do.
Curveball's in there for strike 1. That's a good job of mixing that up because last time it was a fastball.
Yep.
So not throwing the same thing back-to-back times is good. Second pitch is in there for a ball. 1-1 count.
And it was obvious that Rustbolt was sitting fastball that first time with the way he drove it. He got the pitch he wanted, and he took it right where it was pitched.
And let's be honest, most of these guys know each other. They know people's tendencies. They play each other for a while.
Yep.
Check swing. Will be a strike. 1-2 count here. Moving quick. Pitch. Just misses away. 2-2. Lots of curveballs last couple pitches. Let's see if we stay with that. And the pitch. Fastball low.
I actually would have loved to see a curveball from him right there.
I would have.
2-2.
That was my guess.
I don't know if he's given Rustbolt as much curve as he's given everybody else, too, so I would have liked to see that here.
Rustbolt checking up. Curveball inside. Will be a ball 4. Leadoff walk.
I don't hate the pitch on 3-2. I think Civic working fast worked against himself there, and he just didn't give him time to settle, relax, and then put that curve over the plate.
Thomas Hill up to bat. Struck out last time at bat. Set. Fouled one away to the Lake Central dugout. Gets a strike, working ahead.
He's done a lot of that today, and I know he wants to keep doing that.
Checks over at 1, got a small lead. Set. Pitches away. 1-1 count. One and 1 count. In pitch. Check swing. 1-2.
Every time he puts that in with a 1-1 or an even count or a count where he's behind, the hitters are not expecting that at all, and they're way out in front.
Swing and a miss. 1 out. Second strikeout of the day for Thomas Hill. Braxton Maxfield will come up to the plate. Got a single last time. See if they put the runner in motion. Try to get something going here.
Yeah, normally the DHs aren't the ones that run, but sometimes they, Rustbolt seems comfortable out there on the bases. He's getting a comfortable lead. He looks like he even wants to go a little further, but is worried about Civic's move on the mound. But, like you said, you got to try to do something here and get a little something going.
And the pitch. 2-0. Fastball away.
Maxfield in the favorable count here with 2-0. 1 out. Get a pitch you like here and drive one.
Coach Up likes to be aggressive. Let's see if they're starting to too early to be super aggressive like that. Nope. And that is a strike.
It's only going to get later, right, Nate? It's only going to get later in this ball game.
There's only so many outs left. 2-1 count. Pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop. To second. 2-1. Double play
Inning
for the Lake
ender.
Central Indians. Inning-ending double play. Civic gets out of it. LaPorte is struggling at the plate, but let's see if they can come back here. The game is not done. We will take a break. You're watching high school baseball on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
First home, dream home, forever home. Tech Credit Union has the right home loan for you. Their loan officers can help you purchase a home, refinance your current mortgage, or unlock your home's equity to get a cash out for any purpose. Let Tech Credit Union show you why they are the better option for a home loan. Learn more at www.techcu.org or call 800-276-8324. Tech Credit Union is an equal housing lender and federally insured by the NCUA.
Back at you at Lake Central High School. Bottom of the fourth here. Jake Fig lead off for the Indians. Right fielder got to walk the first inning. Pitch shows bunt. Did not like it, but strike on the called. It's usually hard to bunt a curveball.
It's got to be tough to get those breaking balls. More often than not, you see those breaking balls. If you're going to push that bunt in between that the Bermuda Triangle, they call it, between the pitcher, second, and first base, if you can make that happen, great. If not, it's a tough pitch to bunt.
Pitch, curveball away. 1-1. 2-0 Lake Central. Bottom of the fourth. Pitch. Curveball away is good. 1-2 count. The wind out there is just swirling. It keeps changing. It was facing that way earlier. Fastball away is good. Gets him looking. That's got to be tough for the fielders.
It has to be. I've seen it, like you said, blowing towards the football field here to our right, towards the right field line. I've seen it switch to blow straight in at us, and then even, like you said, blowing towards the left field line over here a little bit as well.
Victor Village for up. Curveball's in there for a strike.
Logan Hay has really settled in since that first inning.
Lots of first pitch curveballs.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, fastball away is no good. Just missed. 1-1.
That one was a tough miss. I know.
That's tough to take.
Yeah, the Slicer fans can't be happy about that one.
Pitch is good. Curveball's got him.
I don't know if you've ever, Nate, I don't know if you've ever seen those umpire report cards. I think that might have been the first bad one against Ron Worms today. Might have been the first and only one so far.
Fastball just misses.
And there's the second.
Is that Angel Hernandez?
Oh, man, no way. I won't do that to my guy.
No, he's doing really good.
He's doing a great job, but those are two that I thought were right there.
2-2. Curveball's in there. God, I'm looking.
In the first inning, Logan Hay walked two guys and gave up three hits, and since then hasn't allowed anything but the Griffin Tobias triple in the third. He's done a great job of settling in.
Quinn O'Brien up to bat. First pitch is in there for a strike. Pitch. Curveball, dribbler to the third baseman. On the run. Fires to first. Gets him. Lake Central goes 1-2-3 in the bottom of the fourth. We head to the top of the fifth. 2-0 Lake Central lead. You're watching high school baseball on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craft Workers for Indiana Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I have received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers for Indiana Kentucky Apprenticeship, the best hands in the business.
Planting a tree, installing a fence, whether your project is big or small, NIPSCO reminds you to know what's below and contact 811 at least 2 full business days before doing any digging so that utility companies can mark the location of their underground lines. Contacting 811 is free and it's the law. Avoid possible penalties, costly repairs, or injuries. DIY or a pro, safety is in your hands. Every dig, every time.
Welcome back here to Lake Central High School. Got a Strike and Van Til scoreboard update. Strike and Van Til scoreboard is brought to you by Strike and Van Til, your favorite Indiana grocery store. Valpo and Crum Point are tied at 1-1, top of the 5th.
We can also report center fielder number 18,
Ryan Bremer leads us off here in the top of the 5th inning for the Slicers. Curveball, swing and a miss.
Both of our pitchers getting really comfortable with the first pitch breaking ball, first pitch fastball. It's just first pitch strike after first pitch strike.
Curveball gets him again, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Civic dealing here. In the pitch. Fastball, looking, strike 3.
Blake looks really comfortable up there on the mound at this point.
He's in a cruise control right now. First pitch, ground ball to the shortstop. Got time. Out at 1.
A quick out there, exactly what you want after that 3-pitch strikeout.
2 quick ones here for the Slicers in the top of the 5th. Tons of strikes, tons of outs. What else could Civic ask for right now? Ground ball
Looks
to the
like
second
another
baseman.
first pitch out.
Dive. Gets the play at 1, and that'll be at a 1-pitch out. About a 5-pitch inning there for Civic.
Yep, 5 pitches, 3 to the first, 1 to each of the last 2.
Slicers go down quick in the 5th. We're going to take it to the bottom of the 5th. 2-0 lead for Lake Central. You're watching DAC Baseball on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
The Athletic Performance Factory is Northwest Indiana's premier athletic training center. The 40,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility features batting cages, a sand training room, a new outdoor turf infield, and so much more. Check out the facility for one of their daily classes at 3150 45th Street in Highland. Interested in signing up for team workouts or individual lessons? Check out their website at trainapf.com or contact them at 219-750-1087. Athletic Performance Factory, where athletes are made.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back here, Lake Central High School. Bottom of the 5th inning here. Top the order for Lake Central Indians.
Top half of the order batted back-to-back in the first and second. Haven't hit in a long time now, getting into the 5th.
Zatkowski takes ball 1.
Complimentary of Logan Hay.
Hey, both pitchers are doing their jobs.
Absolutely.
Curveball's over. Evens it up at 1-1 count.
Zatkowski's made him work all day for every pitch he's given him.
Swing. Pops it up to the right field. The fielder's got it. Could not come down with it. It'll be just a foul ball on the right side.
getting closer to the fence there. I think he wasn't quite sure of where his footing was at. Maybe somebody in the bullpen there could have helped him out. That was tough to communicate to him as well. First baseman could have maybe been a little better about that. You were complimentary of LC communication earlier. Maybe LaPorte could have benefited from a little bit of that there.
That's good, though. Hustle, though, by Gage Raymond, though.
Absolutely.
That's a long run. 1-2 pitch, curveball, grounder to the third baseman. That sets himself. Makes a good throw at first. Out at 1.
Zakowski did a good job waiting on that, being patient. He got his foot in the ground early, waited, and then brought the hands and hips through. Just got on top of it and grounded it into the third baseman.
Good play by Catron over there. With the turf, you never know how that second hop's going to go, right?
Yeah.
So he did a good job of sitting on that and going to go run through the ball.
Yep, played that second hop well and got it over to first base swiftly.
Nick Robinson trying to bunt for a hit, but fouls it off.
There's that push button on the breaking ball, like I said. If Nick could have got that where he wanted, he beats that out easily.
Yeah, with his speed.
I've seen some tremendous athletes like Nick Robinson be able to put that in that spot, and nobody can get there because nobody can play it, and it's tough to do.
Tries it again. Bunts to the pitcher. Pitcher makes a good play. Throws it. Actually hits a runner. Makes the turn, but comes back to first.
That's a tough. It's a tough one to. I think
that's an error.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go E1 there on the pitcher. Tough play.
E1 on that last play. But that's what speed does, right?
Exactly.
It puts the pressure on the defense.
It's exactly. Took the words right out of my mouth. Puts the pressure on him. Makes it tough for him to make that.
And then right after that first pitch, he's on second base with a stolen base. Freshman Parker Robinson up to bat.
Nick Robinson stealing his 14th bag of the year there.
And could it be the 15th?
Yep, looks like it. Tough collision there.
The throw kind of just took out his legs a little bit.
Yeah, it took him right into Nick, who was sliding into third base head first, and his shoulder, I think, might have went right into the leg of Catron there.
Coach up, coming over to double check his athlete out. What can we say, though, about both pitchers today, you know?
You can't say enough about him because Logan Hay really settled in since that first inning, allowing the 2 early runs. Really settled in, pounded the strike zone since then, has stayed and worked in there. And Blake Civic has worked fast, efficient, and gotten a lot of outs and done so by getting first pitch strikes.
Catron's still down over there at third. Just checking out him, making sure he's going to be okay.
Yeah, trainer Chris Hall getting out there, taking a look at him. One of the best in the business, getting a look at the LaPorte Slicer third baseman.
Those are some of the other unsung heroes of high school athletics, are the trainers, right?
Absolutely. You love to see those men and women come out and help take care of the athletes and get them ready to play and go through the rehab process with them and then do all the things that prepare our athletes who are hurt or injured and or otherwise to get back into play as fast as possible and as healthy as possible.
They're just as important as coaches that are with the kids every day because trainers are with the kids getting treatment before, after, during.
Yeah, a lot of ice with baseball and softball too, with arms, right? Arms and joints and things like that, getting after it. It helps to have those things ready, and they're the best at taking care of it.
Still getting checked out on third base over there. If I'm LaPorte here, do I keep throwing a little bit, or do I get what do you do for the pitcher?
Maybe play, maybe like some like 30, 40-foot catch a little bit, just to stay a little loose, stay a little focused, not think about your teammate down over there on the turf. Just keep your mind right as a pitcher, because obviously Logan Hay's been rolling, as we said. So I don't think you want to throw him out of his rhythm here.
So somebody from the outfield just coming in, probably going to play third. What number is that going to right? 20. Aiden Langer. They are helping him. Hatron off the field. He could not put any pressure on there. Gage Raymond will be moving from right to third. And then in right field will be Aiden Langer.
So I would assume Aiden Langer then is going to replace Drew in the hitting lineup then, and the 2-hole. And then, yep. And then, as you said, position-wise, we have Gage Raymond heading to third base. And Aiden heading to right field.
See if we get some warm-up pitches here for Logan Hay.
Tough loss for the Slicers there, too. They got a guy that's getting on base at above a 450 rate.
If you look at the Slicer lineup coming up next inning, he's leading off.
Yeah. So Aiden coming right in fresh. He's going to play some right field here for 2 more outs, and then he's going to have to go up and be the leadoff hitter. That's why coaches want you to stay ready, and as you mentioned earlier, running down to the foul pole is the thing guys are doing between innings. It's something that you got to do to stay loose, stay ready. Some guys are getting swings if you're a hitter. Guys warming up right and left fielders for LaPorte to be the right fielder today, so hopefully Aiden's ready to go.
He's no stranger. This will be his 8th game. He's hitting 3-3-3. You know what, though? He's played in 7 games, but he's only got 5 at-bats on the season.
Gotcha. Hasn't had a lot of at-bats, so he's going to get a couple, maybe at least 1, maybe 2 more chances here today.
And we're back here. Curveball gets him for strike 1. Man on third. Infield's in here. Fastball away. 2-2 count. Slicers cannot have that run come across here, so they're going to do what they can with their infield.
Yeah, they're cutting it down. You got to imagine Nick's ready to go on contact if it's on the ground.
Curveballing.
He does exactly
Chopper
that.
second. Knocks it down, but gets out at first.
That movement by Nick, I think, made the second baseman think about it a little bit. Didn't get a clean play to take his shot at home. Had to knock it down, taken out at first.
Now batting for the Indians, the hitter, number 1, Tobias.
2 outs. Griffin Tobias up to bat. A triple last time of the day. Sits back on that curveball in the left field corner.
Looks like he could have another triple.
Could be another triple on the day. Fielder just picked it up right now. Gets it to the shortstop. Wolf stop on second.
Left fielder did a good job, really good job at getting to that fast. I thought with it going down to that, hooking into that corner, Griffin might have had a shot to go steal 3 bases, but he only holds him to 2. It's a good job by the left fielder.
Griffin Tobias 3 for 3 on the day so far.
Good day at the plate for Griffin. Brody White, the guy in left field there, making that play and getting that ball in quick.
I just spitballing, not sure if that home run's going to come in here for the cycle.
Oh man, that'd be. I don't know if that's gonna that'd come into play today with that wind. If it does, he'd hit the heck out of it.
Curveball in the dirt, gets away a little bit, but does a good job of corralling it. Pitch is set. Fastball low is no good. 2 up.
Looks like did we miss a pinch hitter here? Looks like they got number 12 hitting here, Brendan Smith.
They usually report those.
Yeah, sometimes they like to not tell us up here, and we got to figure it out for ourselves when a different guy's up to bat with a different jersey.
Brendan Smith?
Brendan Smith is our hitter.
Brennan Smith takes another ball. See if we can get a comeback by Logan Hay. Swung it in the right center field gap. It's going to roll, folks.
That one is an easy triple.
Heading past second, getting to third. This pinch hit, stand up triple. Oh. What a great job by Brendan Smith there. For nothing Lake Central. Curveball's in there for strike one. Four zero.
It was a really good job by Brendan Smith to come in ready to hit off the bench.
Just being prepared, right?
Absolutely. Being prepared, warmed up, ready to go. He gets a pitch he likes, drives in the right center gap for a stand-up triple.
Gets the lead at third. Set. Stay back off the end cap. Catcher gets it. Out at one. That will end the inning. 2 runs. Doubles their runs production. Gets them to 4-0. We're going to head to the top of the 6th. You're watching high school baseball on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
How far would you go to live another game night in the region? Well, lucky for you, you don't have to go far at all. At Region Sports Network, we have a collection of over thousands of games, ranging from last week to the 1960s. Now, you can relive the thrilling victories, heartbreaking defeats, and all the things that make Region Sports so great. Talk to us here at RSN and help us remember the region. Please visit Remember the Region with the link on the screen or through our link tree found on all of our social media platforms. Hashtag Remember the Region.
Welcome back, everyone, to Lake Central High School. 4-0 lead by the Indians in the top of the 6th inning. Slicers coming to bat. New entry to the game that came in last inning. Aiden Langer's going to lead us off here. Should be his 6th at-bat of the season for the junior.
Good spot for Aiden. Good opportunity to come in a ball game and put your team back in it. Get on base, give yourself a chance, give your team a chance. You got the 3, 4, 5 coming up after you. So no better chance for the Slicers than now to try to get themselves back into this ball game.
Civic set. Pitch. Langer puts it in play. Fist. Shortstop comes and gets it. He's going to be safe at first. Just hustled out. Ground ball to the shortstop.
I didn't want to get ahead of myself, but as soon as that hit off the fist, I had a feeling if the third baseman couldn't get to that, then nobody was going to, because Aiden was moving down that line.
Kai Jones up to bat here. Got Langer at first. Pitch is set. Popped it up. First baseman's hustling. Was that Brennan Smith that came in, hit a triple?
Yep.
Doing a great job of going to chase down that pop-up over there.
Yeah, that looks like that was a full sub there. And Brennan comes over, hustles, makes a great play coming over to the brick wall there on the first base side. That's a great job by him.
Welcome to the game, sir.
Yeah.
Curveball's in there for strike one.
Rope an RBI triple and then make a big play right after. You can't ask for a better introduction to today's ball game.
I don't know if he caught his breath yet. And the pitch. Strike, and they're 0-2.
Civic has not wasted any time getting back into the zone.
Top of the 6th here. 4-0 lead for the Indians. Pitch. Curveball misses away.
That's a fantastic 0-2 pitch.
That's a fantastic take.
Yeah, really good take. And it's a really good pitch to take, right, to that point. It's coming off the plate, right off the outside edge. He's been painting that outside corner on some 0-2 strike threes, so really good job.
Fastball inside is no good. It'll be 2-2 count, 1 out. Set. Dribbler to the shortstop. His only play is at first. Gets him at 1. CT Rushbolt, the single and a walk so far today. Man on second for the Slicers.
Having one of the best days at the plate for the Slicers is CT Rushbolt.
Staying back at the first pitch up the middle. Got a good walk. Fouls it away down the left field line. It's always good. You don't have to go chase those, right? Have your bench player go get those.
Yeah, bench guy go get it. We keep the game moving. Everybody's happy.
Curveball in there for strike 2. 0-2 count. Oh, 2 count, 2 outs. Man on second base. Time. That's one of those called time there. I think you still throw those, right? That's when you get hurt.
He granted it to him, and it was a little late. I'm sure Civic doesn't like that very much. But best way to do it is come back here with a strike and get yourself out of the inning.
Pitch. Misses in. 1-2.
And the timeout serves its purpose. CT sees a ball there on 0-2.
1-2 count. Langer on second. He's pitcher set. Pitch. Curveball's no good. 2-2.
Another good job by a really good take by CT Rushbolt on a really good pitch by Blake Civic.
Stay with us after the game. We'll name the Proud Union Home play of the game presented by Region Sports Network. Could be that one. See the line drives a ball into the left center gap. We'll play at the plate is no good, and he'll be 2 for 2 on the day. RBI single or CT Rushbolt.
So with last night into now was at 14 2/3 innings. The Slicers were without a run, and they finally get one across the board there. Got to make their confidence go up a little bit.
Moving forward, even not just this game, whatever they have next going forward, it's going to put some confidence into them.
Yeah, it gives you something to build off of, even if you can't go out here and get the 4 or 5 necessary to win the game. You at least get yourself on the board and give yourself a chance to build off of this.
2 pitches, 2 balls. Thomas Hill up to bat. That 3-0 count. Maybe after this, if he walks him here, get a mound visit.
Yeah, first time today that he's put a guy down 3-0.
Comes back 3-1. 3-1 count. To Hill. Set. Pitch. Pops it up to the right fielder. And he catches it. LaPorte gets on the board. Scores 1. 1 down 4-1. Head to the bottom of the 6th. You're watching Region Sports Network. Coverage of high school baseball on the internet at regionsports.com. You're watching high school baseball on Red Sports Network, the only game in town.
Planting a tree, installing a fence, whether your project is big or small, NIPSCO reminds you to know what's below and contact 811 at least 2 full business days before doing any digging so that utility companies can mark the location of their underground lines. Contacting 811 is free and it's the law. Avoid possible penalties, costly repairs, or injuries. DIY or a pro, safety is in your hands. Every dig, every time.
The Athletic Performance Factory is Northwest Indiana's premier athletic training center. The 40,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility features batting cages, a sand training room, a new outdoor turf infield, and so much more. Check out the facility for one of their daily classes at 3150 45th Street in Highland. Interested in signing up for team workouts or individual lessons? Check out their website at trainapf.com or contact them at 219-750-1087. Athletic Performance Factory, where athletes are made.
Welcome back to Lake Central High School. DAC baseball with action between LaPorte and Lake Central. LaPorte will go to the bullpen. The DH will just move to the mound now. What a day by Logan Hay, right?
Yeah, Logan Hay battling back after a tough first inning, pitched four really strong innings after that, had a 2-run fifth, and at this point, LaPorte just kind of got to make a choice, try to stop the bleeding a little bit, hold LC here, and try to go out and get themselves 3 runs to keep the game going in the 7th.
Here we go. First pitch is in there for a ball. We got a pinch hitter as well. Breaking ball's in there. 1-1. Fouls it off there.
Jake Fig with a walk and a strikeout today and a 1-2 count here, looking to get himself in the hit column for the day.
Casteba pinch hitting here for the Indians.
Oh, sorry.
Trying to see what number he was.
Yep, 9.
2-2 count here. Breaking ball is no good. Inside. CT Rustbolt brings it in. Fouled off down the right field line. 2-2 count here. Choking up a ton on this bat. Tries to be short to the ball. Pitch. Fouls another one off down the right field line, almost to the football field.
Really good at bat here by Drew. CT Rustbolt's first hitter he sees, and he has to battle and throw more than the required amount of pitches to get him out.
Pitches in, fouls another one, almost the same spot.
Rustbolt working him away, and Casteba going with it and taking it to the other side and just fouling him off, fighting away.
Casteba's doing a great job of just fouling everything off, making it difficult for Rustbolt here. And the pitch. Casteba gets a lead off walk here in the bottom of the 6th. Another pinch hitter here.
Yeah, Ryder Fernandez.
Ryder Fernandez. Pitches in there, grounded to the shortstop. Second, no good. off the end cap there, it's a really good job of coming in and just being ready to go. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not taking a pitch.
No, he was ready to hit right away. He just didn't get a good barrel on it to hit it where he wanted to, but he went with the pitch in the right spot, just got on top of it and grounded into a fielder's choice.
Bottom half of the 6th inning here. Set by Rust Bowl. Pitch. Just high. Quinn O'Brien up the bat. Set. Pitch. It's kind of how Hay was early in the game.
Right.
Didn't have that really good grip on the curve.
Yeah, couldn't get the grip on the curve. Couldn't get maybe his stride right on that mound, but he figured that out pretty quick. I'd imagine Rust Bowl should be able to find a way to make that happen himself.
Pick off the first is no good. Gets set. Runner goes. Throw is cut off by the shortstop. Good pickup there. That could almost went in center field.
Yeah, you don't want that to happen and let Lake Central get a guy to third base.
They just called hitter interference. Yeah, they're going to have a meeting about it. It looks like he went out of the box.
Is he in front? Yeah, out of the box and like in front of the catcher
Yeah.
for making the play.
I don't know if we have a replay of that or not. Not today. So he is out.
Hitter's
The
out.
batter is out. Runner goes back to first, and it's just like a strikeout almost.
Yeah, I wrote down hitter interference in my book, wrote a 2 next to the out, and we move on.
Back to the top of the order, though, for the Lake Central Indians.
Yep, like to give them, they get one more crack at this and give themselves some insurance runs here.
Set, pitch. Breaking ball's in there for strike one.
I'd like to see them move Fernandez again. He's got good speed over there. Safety on the football team. Really good athlete. I'd like to see him get moving and get to second base.
Set. Fastball. He misses away. 1-1 count. Good leadoff over there by Fernandez. Fouls it to the right side. Will be out of play in the bullpen. 1-2. This is one of those, sometimes the pitcher tries to go too quick, right? You got to wait till everyone gets back to their spots.
Yeah, got to make sure everybody's back, especially on a big field like this. It's got a lot of extra room and foul territory.
Seen it legit a couple times when pitcher's like in a groove, fouls went off, but the right fielder's not back yet. Oh, crap.
Pitcher's ready to throw and ball's hitting the gap and no one's there to help.
Runner goes. Drops the ball. Safe at second base.
Coach Schwartz seems like he picked a really good time there to send Fernandez on that steal to second base.
2-2 so far. Mike Zakowski. Set. Pitch. Breaking ball misses away. Full count. 2 outs here.
Really good take by a really disciplined hitter for the Indians.
Full count here. Misses in the dirt. Walks Zakowski.
There's Zakowski's plate discipline on full display there. You're drawing another walk as second today.
Nick Robinson steps to the plate here. Reached on an air single and flied out to the right field. Scored twice today for the Indians.
I'm sure Nick would like to find one of these gaps that some of the other guys have found today and try to get himself an in the parker that we've seen some guys get some triples on. 2-1
And the pitch misses away. 1-1. 1-1 count. Gets the leadoffs. Pitch. Foul to the left side down the line. The bench guys go get that. Speed up the game a little bit. 1-2 count here. Is tag any bag. 1-2. Pitcher set. Block ball. 2-2.
Nick Robinson, another patient hitter, working another good at bat here.
2-2 count here. Dribbler back to the pitcher. Gathers it and gets the out at 1. That will end the 6th. No runs. We will head to the top of the 7th. LaPorte trails 4-1. You're watching high school baseball on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back here to Lake Central. The top of the 7th here. Last bats here for the Slicers. Braxton Maxfield's going to lead off the LaPorte Slicers here. First pitch misses away. 1-0.
I think we have a slight defensive adjustment. I believe Ryder Fernandez stayed in the game to play third base, and Parker Robinson has jumped over to shortstop.
Comes back with a 1-1 count. The pitch misses down. 2-1. See if Civic can finish this game out. Done a great job so far.
Yeah, you got to imagine he doesn't want to see it. You got to imagine you don't want to see it come to have a reliever come in, and Nick Robinson helps him keep that from happening, it looks like.
Great diving play by Nick Robinson in center field, the senior leader.
Heck of an athletic play. Full extension, goes out and gets it and helps Civic out and hopefully finish this ball game, as we were just speaking about before that play.
New batter here.
Number 12 is
Bryce McShane. Yep. Bryce McShane comes in. Line drive right up the middle. Base hit.
Great piece of hitting by McShane, taking that where it comes from, right back up the middle for a single, giving LaPorte life here in the 7th.
There is action in the bullpen just in case, but there's still one pitch we're getting out of this.
Yeah, I believe somebody down on the other end of us here in the press box identified it as Josh Flores warming up in the bullpen there. Cincy commit junior, that fireballer, ready to come out and try to save the day if needed.
Ball one away, gets away, but still gathers it.
Yeah, I'm sure the LaPorte first base coach was screaming at McShane to get back, because what's his run really do by getting to second base? Don't go get thrown out over there. Let's go station to station here. 1
ball, no strikes. Brody White fouls it away.
Civic
tips him.
right back to that curve he's been comfortable with.
It's like his comfort pitch, you know?
Yeah, he's done a great job of it, and he's looked very comfortable every time he's gone with it today.
When in doubt, when he needs a strike, he went back to that all day.
Yep.
Swing and a miss, 1-2.
And when you mix it in with that quality heater, Maryville University of Division II in St. Louis, they're going to get a good one here at Blake Civic.
Pitch. Curveball. Floater in the right center. Little collision out there in right field.
Yeah, Nick Robinson hustling in. He looks like he got his glove and hit his second baseman. Second baseman. Who was there? Quinn O'Brien. I'm sorry, Quinn O'Brien. He gets him in the jaw there a little bit, and a little minor collision, but no damage done from it.
Tying run. Coach is going to come to the mound and have a little conversation right now, just to set him down.
Yeah, a pitcher can be frustrated right after two dinky hits, right? Two dink or dunk hits, as they say, and all of a sudden, like you said, tying runs at the plate, and you're in a position you didn't expect to be in here in the in late stages of the ball game.
Coach Schwartz, slow walk out to the mound, just to settle him down, like you said. Again, one pitch away from getting out of this, or LaPorte's one hit away from tying it.
Exactly, one hit away from doing some damage and making this another late extra inning ball game like we saw last night.
I think if I'm Civic right now, I'm not allowing the coach to take the ball out of my hand.
No,
right?
Yeah,
I pitched to Jim.
Yeah,
I'm going to finish this.
Yeah, if you can control that as the 17 or 18-year-old in the situation, if you can have any control of that, you want to keep the ball here and be that competitor and go finish this for your team. He's gotten a few double play balls here today. Maybe he can try to get one more.
Leadoff Ben Dudds up the plate. Chops it to the third baseman. Gets he out at third. 2 outs.
As I said that, I realized how tough of a guy that would have been the double up to. Ryder Fernandez making the right play there on the unassisted fielder's choice at third base. Or substitute Aiden Langinger coming up to hit as well.
Got a hit last time.
Yeah, big hit off the fist in between short and the pitcher, and
back to that curveball for strike one.
You almost had to assume that was coming, right? Your guy off the bench, he got a hit on the fastball last time. There's no way he was going to let that happen twice.
Pitcher comes set. Swing and a miss.
Even second pitch there, Aiden's looking heat, and he gets the off speed, and Civic's got him right where he wants him on 0-2.
0-2 here. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. Ball high.
Good spot, 0-2. Adrenaline can get going. You get the hitter to swing at something that they don't swing at normally throughout the game, and you could be right out of here.
1-2. Pitch. Curveball gets him looking. And that will do it in this game, folks. Lake Central gets the victory 4-1 today in this Duneland Athletic Conference action. We will take a short break. We will come back with some awards when we're ready. You're watching high school baseball on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
First home, dream home, forever home. Tech Credit Union has the right home loan for you. Their loan officers can help you purchase a home, refinance your current mortgage, or unlock your home's equity to get a cash out for any purpose. Let Tech Credit Union show you why they are the better option for a home loan. Learn more at www.techcu.org or call 800-276-8324. Tech Credit Union is an equal housing lender and federally insured by the NCUA.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I've received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business.
Planting a tree, installing a fence, whether your project is big or small, NIPSCO reminds you to know what's below and contact 811 at least 2 full business days before doing any digging so that utility companies can mark the location of their underground lines. Contacting 811 is free and it's the law. Avoid possible penalties, costly repairs, or injuries. DIY or a pro, safety is in your hands. Every dig, every time.
Welcome back, everyone, to Lake Central High School. Lake Central Indians got the victory today, 4-1 over the LaPorte Slicers. After the game, we have some awards right now, so let's start with those awards. The Crowell Companies Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. Crowell Companies have offices open from 9 to 7 Monday through Friday and Saturdays till 2 in Highland, Maryville, Michigan City. Lantern Man Superhero of the Game is?
Blake Civic from Lake Central is the Lantern Man Superhero player of the game. He pitched 7 innings, gave up 6 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts. Really commanded the game from beginning to end. He did a great job there on the mound of a lot of first pitch strikes and keeping hitters off balance.
Crowell Companies Lantern Man Superhero of the Game, Blake Civic. Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. It's time to name the Blue Collar Game, brought to you by Boilermakers Local 374. Earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374. The Blue Collar Player of the Game was?
CT Rustbolt from LaPorte. He went 2 for 2 on the day with a walk. Did a good job there in the 6th inning, keeping LC off the board when he came in to pitch 1 inning, giving up no runs. Rustbolt also driving in the only LaPorte run of the game.
Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. Now we will name the Proud Union Home Play of the Game, presented by Region Sports Network. It's time to name the Proud Union Home Player of the Game. That is?
The play of the game was by Griffin Tobias, hitting the triple over the center fielder's head. We didn't think anybody had the capability to hit a triple out to center field today, and Griffin proved us wrong, drove it over the center fielder's head for the play of the game for today.
And that is the Proud Union Home Play of the Game. The meat of the matter. Meat of the matter is the game's difference maker, why they lost or won the game. I think the meat of the matter of that game was the...
Meat of the matter of today's game was the LC defense, who began the first play of the game by giving up an error, and then from there really buckled down on the defensive end, committing no errors the rest of the way, supporting Blake Civic in his complete game victory.
And those were our awards for today's game. Now we have to have our credits and our thank yous to our staff for all this. Executive producer Chris Ramirez, operations manager Rico Castillo, coordinating producer Zach Miller, sports directors Mike DeWan, broadcast crew today, myself, Nate Ramian, and Mr. Jimmy McCormick behind me. Great job, sir.
Thank you, Nate. It was a pleasure.
Producer Zach Zanelli and cameraman Joey Henrich over there getting the video outside, doing a great job with the camera over there as well. Coaches Mike Schwartzentruger from Lake Central and Scott Up from LaPorte. Athletic directors Chris Einhart from Lake Central and Steve Santana from LaPorte, and you, the viewers, at Facebook.com/Reading Sports Nation, YouTube/Reading Sports Network, and IHSA TV. Thank you for viewing the game today with us. You've been watching high school baseball on the Reading Sports Network, the only game in town.